Most people say they'll spend more time with family someday, when the kids are older, when work finally calms down, when money isn't so tight. But this year, I ran out of excuses. I just lost my job, my dad had passed away, and for the first time in nearly 2 decades, I had time and lots of it. Time that terrified me, to be honest, but also time I didn't want to waste. So I asked my kids 2 questions. What should we do now while daddy isn't working? And what should we save for later if I go back to work and money isn't as tight? Their answers weren't grand or complicated or even expensive. They were honest, real. Family book nights, playing a racing game, dessert in the afternoon, a playlist where everyone gets to add their favorite songs and we jam out for an evening. Nothing fancy, just moments they'd remember. Moments we could do if we were willing to choose them. So we did. There's no rule that says dessert has to be after dinner, or that music has to be in the background. Sometimes, joy comes when you flip the script. We didn't read aloud, we didn't even read the same books, but the silence felt sacred. Together on the couch, but apart in the best way. This wasn't just play, this was shared curiosity, laughter, and being a bit terrified he will be driving in a few years, but also me learning to say yes more often. What would your people ask for if you had more time? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. We had other plans too, backyard camping, bigger adventures, but sometimes life has got slightly different plans. After one hike, I came home a little banged up in my ribs, but full of stories. The point isn't perfection, it's presence. It'd be easier to say no to all of this, to get back to work, to let the weight of responsibility drown out these beautiful little moments. But I can't ignore the math anymore. My kids won't be this age again, and they definitely won't always want to hang out with dad. There will never be a perfect time to slow down, only a willing one. I didn't expect a layoff to give me clarity, but it did, and I didn't want to waste it. So here's what I want to ask you. What's one thing you've told yourself you'll do someday? For yourself, with your partner, with your kids, with your friends? Write it down. Put it on the calendar, even if it's small. Especially if it's small. You don't need a gap year to start investing in what I now know are called memory dividends. You just need to believe that someday is a decision, not a date. Thanks for being here. If this resonates, I hope you'll stick around. I'm sharing this whole journey, one small moment at a time.